everybody, how is it going? I hope you all are having a great day. And today I am very excited because we will be taking a look at the Wedge from YoyoFactory. Recently I have been very impressed with plastic yo-yos. Their design has been very extreme. They are packed with performance and the quality has been very impressive. In my opinion, one of the most popular plastic yo-yos is the Wedge from YoyoFactory, and I must say, the Wedge is a phenomenal product. But before we get too far into the design and how the Wedge performs, some background information real quick. The Wedge is the signature model of Evan Nagao, who is a very exciting, talented, and successful yo-yo player. The Wedge is based off of the ever so popular Edge from YoyoFactory. The Edge is a bimetal yo-yo which was very successful and the design was enjoyed by many players. And I was very pleased and excited to see that Evan Nagao and YoyoFactory decided to take a great design and incorporate it into a plastic yo-yo. I was very excited and the Wedge looks absolutely amazing. Now the Wedge is the plastic model in the Edge lineup. There also is a monometal Edge which is phenomenal as well. The Edge, and then most recently the Edge Beyond, which looks absolutely extreme, a very, very impressive product. But the Wedge is an amazing plastic yo-yo. Real quick, let's go over the design of the Wedge and then we will see how the Wedge performs. Alrighty everybody, one thing I forgot to mention earlier was this is the polycarbonate Wedge. I do believe for a brief period of time the Wedge was produced utilizing Delrin plastic. I just thought I'd mention that this is the polycarbonate version of the Wedge. But moving on to the design, the Wedge really impressed me with the design and the feel. And one thing that really was exciting was the gold glitter design. I was very impressed by that new method from YoyoFactory. The gold glitter speckled throughout the clear plastic body looks absolutely impressive, very visually appealing, and I am very excited to see how YoyoFactory incorporates this new design with other products because the gold glitter speckled looks very impressive. Comparing the design to the Edge, both are very similar when it comes to their design. After all, the Wedge is a plastic model of the Edge. The Edge does have a slightly wider design than the Wedge does, but the Wedge also has a slightly larger diameter than the Edge does. But both are very similar with their design. One of the main differences between the Edge and the Wedge is the face of the yo-yo. The Wedge incorporates a super cool finger spin area, which is very welly designed. This little finger spin area in the middle is super incredible at finger spins, as well as the surrounding area does slope right into that finger spin area where your finger will lock into place, which is super cool. Where on the Edge, there is a bowl and then a hill in the center right there, which can hinder finger spin. So I think that is super cool that the Wedge incorporates a finger spin area, but overall the designs are very similar. The The Wedge has very beefy rims, which is super, super cool. It has a very comfortable feel to it, and it is very sharp. It is very sharp, and then when it reaches the edge of the wedge, it is very aggressive and shoots out at an angle, which is super cool, has a very comfortable feel, looks super, super impressive. And overall, it is just a super, super cool looking product from YoyoFactory. I don't know if you'll be able to see it too well with the clear body and the gold glitter, but on the outside here, it does say YoyoFactory right down on the bottom there. And then up top, it does have Evan Nagau's name right there. Hopefully you can see it okay. And then it also does say the Wedge as well, which looks super, super cool. And then it does have these really cool textured lines that go around the rim of the yo-yo, which looks super, super cool. And then on the other side, it has the same design with YoyoFactory on the bottom and the Wedge with Evan Nagau's name. But overall, the Wedge is very, very impressive, has a super competitive and comfortable design, just a great feel, has a very quality feel to it. But let's go and take a look at how the Wedge performs. Alrighty, everybody, the Wedge really impresses me with its performance. I am incredibly impressed at how well this yo-yo feels. It does have a very large feel, which is something I noticed, but it's also very light, very floaty, very nimble. At the same time, it maintains a very stable and control feel as well. It just has a very relaxed and comfortable feel, which is something that really impresses me. The Wedge is just a phenomenal product from YoyoFactory. Just an amazing performance, has a very impressive design, and I must say the Wedge is incredible, absolutely incredible. When it comes to grinding, it's decent at finger grinds. It's a little sticky, but when it comes to utilizing the finger spin area, the Wedge grinds incredibly well. Just a phenomenal grinding surface with these finger spin areas. Just a great grinding area. The Wedge just has a very relaxed feel, which I really like, but is also very solid and competitive at the same time. It's a perfect blend of fun and relaxed and extreme and competitive. And I really, really enjoy that about the Wedge. It has a great feel. I must say, the performance, it doesn't, in my opinion, have a similar feel as the Edge does in play, which is something that I'm very pleased about. I like that the Wedge has the same great, comfortable design of the Edge, but has very different performance characteristics, which I think is very impressive and a lot of fun. The Wedge really, really impresses me. it looks absolutely amazing with the gold glitter. Just a very powerful, solid, fun, relaxed, and competitive plastic yo-yo from YoyoFactory. Floaty, nimble, powerful, controlled, with a great grinding surface. It has a very fun, a very addictive feel to it, which I really, really enjoy. Real quick, let's test out the finger spin area, see how the wedge finger spins. Whoops, we'll try that again real quick. The string did interfere with that attempt. The most recent plastic yo-yo that really impressed me with its finger spin capabilities was the Tapio Mojo. And I am very, very pleased. Whoops. We'll try that again real quick. Try to get a finger spin and see how the wedge finger spins. There we go. There we go. So, I mean, incredibly well. I mean, just an amazing. It's like finger spinning. It's like a cloud. Finger spinning a cloud. It's just so light and smooth. Oh, alrighty. Let's try that again because that was just so satisfying. That finger spin was so satisfying. It did take a while to get locked in place. The bowl around the finger spin area isn't super steep, doesn't necessarily glide your finger into that area immediately, but eventually my finger did find that finger spin area and did lock into place nicely. An amazing finger spinning yo-yo. And whoops, we'll try that again. Just absolutely amazing. Just so much fun. Just a great design. Quality. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Wow. Wow. The wedge is extreme with its performance. Overall, it has a very light, glidey feel to it, but also is very powerful and controlled and relaxed, with still having a very competitive feel to it. So the wedge overall is a phenomenal product from YoyoFactory. Let's go and do final impressions on the wedge. Alrighty, everybody, overall opinions on the wedge from YoyoFactory. The wedge impresses me in every way possible. From the amazing gold glitter speckled design with the feel, the quality feel, the super visually appealing design, and the performance is absolutely insane. It has a very light, nimble, fun feel while still being packed with performance, and also has a very competitive feel as well. The wedge is an amazing yo-yo from YoyoFactory. I am a huge fan of the wedge, and I am very pleased that YoyoFactory and Evan Nagao decided to take a great design, the design of the edge, and expand and explore different ways to incorporate the great design into other products. I think that's super cool, and the wedge is a phenomenal yo-yo. I'm a huge fan of the wedge. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.